What's good guys, how you doing today? And today I'm going to run through kind of the top 3 classes I've been using so far in the Cold War Alpha. It's only really been out a couple of hours, around 3 actually, but these are the classes I found myself kind of rocking. I haven't really had a chance to experiment properly with any of the guns, but when I get there I'll upload a video and let you know what the best classes for them are. So we're going to start off with the XM4, and I personally run the mil-stock reflex. Doesn't really matter, I'd recommend a red dot on it, doesn't really matter which one. I use the agency suppressor, which is the equivalent of the monolithic suppressor in Modern Warfare. Keeps you off the map as well when everyone's using it, trying to find their way around, trying to find enemies, especially with it being the first kind of day of the game. I find that really useful to stay off the minimap. Then I use a 13.7-inch extended barrel. It gives you a bit of extra muzzle velocity. I use the foregrip because it kills all recoil, the tactical stock, the 40-round magazine, and the quick draw handle. You'll see that I do actually have the gunfighter wildcard equipped, just so I can really beef up that gun. I run the Diamatti as a secondary. It's a 3-burst pistol, nothing much else to say about it. And then I run stuns, frags. You only really have a choice between frag and C4 and stun and smoke. And then this field upgrade, I've been experimenting, just swapping them around. It's not really important for class to class setups. I run flat jacket because people love to throw a nade, quartermaster, which recharges your equipment, and ghost to keep me off the map and hidden from spy planes. I think in most of these I either run ghost or ninja just to keep my footsteps quiet. I personally think those are the best perks to run, but you might disagree. You've only got 3 to choose from, so we can move on to the AK74U. This is the dominant gun in the game. I think anyone that says otherwise is lying. This is what I've been running recently. I don't have the gun, whatever it was, wildcard, what was it, gunfighter wildcard. I went for perk greed instead. So I've just got the muzzle brake. I don't have the agency suppressor on. I did for a little bit, but I found myself winning more gunfights with this. The 9.5-inch paratrooper because it gives you some more damage. Foregrip because it kills all recoil. You'll see that as a theme. Tactical stock from aiming moving speed, so I can stay kind of ADS and still move at a decent pace. And the quick draw handle, which increases my aiming speed as well. Then I actually run the Gallo SA12 or the Spaz 12 if you're kind of familiar with Modern Warfare 2 era, or Black Ops 1 I believe it was in. And with this I run the duckbill choke for hipfire accuracy, the 23.3-inch paratrooper for more fire rate and damage, the steady aim laser for hipfire, and the sprint pad for sprint out speed. It's a decent little shotgun as a secondary. They've definitely reduced them obviously because they are secondaries and not primaries. It takes a fair few shots, but it is viable. I'll put some clips in as I'm talking when I get round to it in editing. Editing me's gonna hate me for that. And it works, you know, you can't complain. And then I run stun, C4, proximity mine. The field upgrade really doesn't matter, like I said, it changes depending on how I'm feeling. I ran the C4 to see how it kind of feels, and it's not bad. It's definitely not as powerful as Modern Warfare, which is probably a good thing. And in my perks, because I do have that greed perk, I run tactical mask, flat jacket, quartermaster, tracker, ghost, and ninja. You only have 3 perks to choose from in each one, so I definitely recommend running one of these 2. Cold-blooded, you see not as many people getting those higher kill streaks, so I don't tend to run it. I might make a class at the kind of end of it to see, like on my class 5 I'll have many slots they've given us with cold-blooded just in case we're getting hammered by a team with like chopper gunners, but I haven't really had a need for it. And then we have the M16. This has surprised me in terms of guns. It's a 3-burst gun. I tend to stay away from them, but it hits hard, especially on longer ranges like Angola, the Angola map they've got, the desert one. And I run the mil-stock reflex again. I just like the look of the sight. You might prefer iron sights, that's just personal opinion, and if you do you'll have an extra slot. I run the agency silencer again, the 16-inch strike team, which gives you increased speed and fire rate, front grip because it kills recoil, and then the quick draw handle. I do run the gunfighter perk. I feel like I could probably take it off and put on perk read. I just didn't really think about it. That's what I've been running for a while, so I'm the fool. And then kind of standard perks again. It doesn't really matter. You don't have a huge amount of choice, just experiment. The gun's really where it's at. The AK74U really is a dominant gun in this game. I think we all knew that coming in. But it is possible to, you know, pull off some nice 2-3 pieces with these guns, especially if you get yourself in behind, because the spawns don't seem quite set yet. So I really would recommend kind of experimenting with flanking on the maps, especially if you know your team or your opponents are quite focused into the middle, like just throwing bodies at it. You can pick up real nice almost team wipes if you get all the way around. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you on the next one. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.